What's going on, everybody? It's your friend Jamie here from the Sharon at Sea Travel YouTube channel, and I am on the Carnival Pride, guys, and we are stuck here in the middle of the sea. Well, here we are. It's Friday the 21st, and we are getting off the cruise ship today. We are scheduled to get off the ship, go get on a shuttle, go to Hamburg Airport, take a flight from Hamburg to
Stansted.
Stansted. How far is that from Heathrow?
An hour.
An hour. Then from Stansted, we're going to get on a shuttle and go to Heathrow.
Carnival's providing shuttle transportation to both Heathrow and Gatwick, so we get on a Heathrow one, hopefully.
Hopefully. Then we get to Heathrow, and then we get our 7.5-hour flight back to JFK, where we will spend the night in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, and then board a flight tomorrow that takes us to Minnesota, where we will drop off the girls, and then we will drive 2.5 days back to Arizona. Does that cover it?
Yep.
All right, so update for you here. We're waiting. We're sitting and waiting. We checked in. We got some stickers. We are shuttle or flight 8. They're going to call our number here soon, and we're going to be getting off the ship, getting onto a shuttle that should be taking us to Hamburg, the Hamburg airport. So that's the plan right now. We got the team here. Here's our fearless leader, rocking and rolling. All right, the kids are right over here. No, we're not playing in the casino. We're just saying our goodbyes to it. And that's your update for the moment. So we're just tracking today's events. 7 a.m. right now in the casino, waiting to get called for our shuttle. All right, well, step 1 has been completed. Oh, we're noticing a Domino's Pizza sign right there. As we're pulling out of the port here, we got onto our shuttle bus. It was a very quick process so far. Well organized. Our luggage is on the bus, and so are we. So the 5 of us are here. We made it so far, and step 1 complete. Don't screw up and get on the shuttle properly. Done.
Well, we made it to Hamburg Airport here. We found a nice little place outside here to kind of chill out and wait for our flight. We could not check in until 2 hours before our flight, so we needed somewhere to kind of sit. So there's some restaurants inside, including a McDonald's. And I think the kids are in there now getting something. It's a nice little area. It's right here by the runway. The planes are coming in and out, so it's a little noisy out here. But here we go. But we'll chill out here until 2 hours before, check our bags. You know, there was a little confusion when we got here on where to go and things, but our group kind of stuck together off the bus, a good part of them. And, you know, we asked a couple questions, and we found our way where we're going to be checking in. So now we just have to go back in a couple hours, hopefully get on that charter flight, and we'll be good to go to our next destination, Heathrow. Or no, actually, Stansted, and then we will be going to Heathrow.
Hey, Sharon wasn't kidding when she said it didn't come without a little bit of confusion. Charter bus pulled up, we got off the bus. Our whole group was doing pretty good. As we came in, we told the girl what flight number we were, 9006. She said Terminal 2 upstairs. Okay, cool. We got to Terminal 2, went upstairs. There's nothing on the board yet because our flight's not till later, so we didn't know where to go. We asked the lady, she said, no, go to Terminal 1, check-in 6. Okay, boom, back to Terminal 1, check-in 6. Check-in 6 isn't the right place. We talked to a lady, she said, no, go down to 5. Okay, we go to 5, jackpot. One of the earlier charters was waiting there to check in. The sign said 9002, so we knew our 9006 would be coming soon, and it was the right airline, KK or whatever they call it. So I think we're good. We're going to chill out for a while, go find some more people with a number 8 on their shirt, because Team 8 is going to be great. We found out that the charter flight before ours, earlier, that one has been delayed by 2 hours. So now we're kind of sweating it out, wondering if we're going to make it in time to Heathrow, ultimately to catch our 7:55 flight to JFK tonight. So we're already thinking about hotel options and plan Bs and things like that. And we got a little more time. We probably got about another hour and a half till we can even check in. So we'll see if that even happens. So stay tuned. The fun's not over yet. We thought we'd jump in and give you a little update here from the security line. And you're just saying, but guys, you're outside. We are outside. We're at the end of the security line.
2,000, I would say 2,000.
Yeah, so a lot's happened since the last time you saw us. Sharon, where do we begin?
Well, first off, our flight, we found out that our flight was delayed until 7 p.m., which means we would have definitely missed our 7:55 flight from Heathrow to JFK.
Yeah.
So we asked them if there was any other flights earlier. At first they're like, no, but then when she found out we had a connecting flight, she's like, hang on. So she went and she said there is some space on the charter flight before ours, but she had to have someone else do it because she wasn't able to change our flights.
Okay.
So she sent us to another guy. He was able to change our flights on a flight that leaves at 3.
And right now it's 1:30,
yeah.
so we're like, okay, that's amazing, right? That's the greatest news ever. Thank you.
And we go get in line. We give them our luggage. We get in line for security, and we realize the line is never ending over here. Now we have our flights changed, but we don't even know if we're gonna make our flight because of the security line.
Well, we're moving a little bit now, at least, so that's a positive. And we're back inside the airport, so we'll check back in about 30 minutes to let you know how far along we are. But right now, I don't know.
And now we're going into Gatwick.
We're praying for miracles here.
What's the name of that airport? The small one.
Instead of Stansstad, we're now going into Gatwick, which really doesn't change anything. It's still an hour and 10-minute drive from Gatwick to Heathrow. So, listen, I'm not a regular churchgoer, but if this thing works out for us.
Wow, it's going to be amazing.
Set me up a pew in the front row, baby, because I'm there.
But if not, then when we after we get through security, if it doesn't look like we're going to make our flight, then we're going to sit down too and we're going to see what
our options
are there are for Gatwick.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So that's the deal. So sit tight and we'll be back with you. All right, now I know we said the line's long, and you're like, okay, guys, are you sure you're not embellishing, right, for the video? All right, well, if you can see out there, if you see there, that is a sign below where it says to all gates and security and such out there. And the line comes all the way to here, but it's not a straight line. It actually loops that way and curves all the way over there by the escalator, then comes back to here. So it is a monster. It's a monster line. And that's all I can tell you. All right, we got a little update for you. We've moved, right? We're about 25 minutes into this line. We have gotten to the main area, but there's still a lot of line to go. Well, guys, would you believe it? We made it. We made it. B49 Liev Airlines, London Gatwick, KK9004. But here's our gate. There's no gate agent. And as we turn around, there's actually not even a plane. So we're not sure what to do. Unless we're gonna go way out there to the planes that are out in the field. We might have like an underground tunnel deal to do. So we'll see what happens. Right now we're here and there's no one to ask. There's no one to talk to. There's no one announcing anything. There's no one beginning the boarding. But hopefully soon somebody will run up here and we'll get the process started. There's still a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance that we might get on a plane out of Heathrow? It's a slim chance. Well, things are getting a little crazy here, okay? We are currently at the same area where that flight should have been taken off an hour ago. We've had no communication, no flight, no representative, no gate agent, no nothing.
And it's technically
people over
already
here,
5 hours late.
Oh yeah, it's already 5 hours late, this flight.
Or 4 hours late. It was originally an 11:15 flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your KK9004 to London Gatwick is now ready. Boarding at gate number B49.
Uh-oh, they said they're getting ready to start boarding at B49. Holy cow. All right, so things were quite volatile. I mean, there was yelling, hooting, hollering, cussing, people demanding things, lawsuits being threatened, the whole 9 yards. Then out of nowhere, you hear a lady's voice saying, okay, the flight's boarding now. So everyone jumped up, got in here to start boarding, and that's where we're at. So this one poor lady right here at the counter is taking care of us and getting us on a plane. So that's what we're doing. We're moving. We're getting on the plane. We're gonna see what happens here. Keep your fingers crossed, folks. Sharon, we made it. We're on a shuttle.
Well, we're not on the plane.
I don't know where they're taking us. My theory is they're going to dump us in the field out there. So I got to hold it.
South end and empty tarmac.
That's right.
They're gonna say, oh,
Yeah.
there was a plane.
They're taking us all to the Hotel 6. No. So anyway, so yeah, like we said, everything all happened really quick. All of a sudden, we're in a shuttle, and we're being shuttled, I'm assuming, to a plane. I guess that's what happens here at Gate 49. We're heading out here to one of these planes.
Oh, they're colorful.
I don't know which one.
No, it's gonna be the.
Maybe it's this one straight ahead.
Oh, listen, it's gonna be.
Maybe it's right here. Are you gonna drop us off right here in the tarmac?
That one with stairs.
No, it's gotta be one of those ones without any design on it.
I don't know, but we're all here. We're being brought out to the airway here, and we'll see which plane is ours. Well, I guess you can tell where we are now. We've definitely landed in Gatwick, and now we're rushing to see if there's any way in heck we can get to Heathrow. Yeah, so we made it to Gatwick. We're here getting our luggage. It's 5:43 local time. We did gain an hour back for the flight, but our flight leaves Heathrow, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away, at 7:55 back to the US, to JFK. So I don't know if that's going to be doable. Now, Carnival's supposed to have a shuttle here taking people to Heathrow. I don't know if that's happening. There's certainly not anybody here with a Carnival sign saying, hey, we're here. But, you know, we'll see what happens as we exit the airport, and we'll keep you posted. Sorry to come back so quickly with an update, but it's not the best update. We just watched all the bags come off of the round deal. Our bags didn't come off. Matthew connected his phone, checked our air tags, and yeah, our bags are still in Hamburg. So our bags are in Hamburg, we're in Gatwick. We're definitely not going to be going to Heathrow, and we're definitely not making our flight tonight. So that is a done deal. Now we're in a bit of a pickle. I think that what we will probably do is wait here, waiting to see if our bags come on the next flight, which I think should be here at 8, maybe. I'm not sure. 8:15. So we'll see what happens from now, but we're going to sit tight. We're going to regroup. We're probably going to make a hotel arrangement here in Gatwick so that we're covered for the night. We can look into flight situations, contact American Airlines, see what's going on. That's our flight home, and we'll take it from there. Well, I wish I wasn't updating you guys in the same place that I gave you the last update, but that's the predicament that we're in right now. Isn't that right, Sharon?
That's right.
Sharon's here, Matthew's here.
Still sitting here.
The girls are running around somewhere. I think we just ate dinner out of a vending machine here at the international baggage area. We can't leave this area because we can't get back into it, right? We have to go through customs to get out, so we can't get back in. We're waiting on baggage that our air tags show the baggage should be rolling in here in about an hour, because we think they put them on the next flight here.
Yeah. We saw on the air tags that they got moved to where our gate was earlier, like on that tarmac. It's
Yep.
kind of like a tarmac.
Mhm.
We saw there was movement there, and then since then they haven't had like a ping, a detection, for about 45 minutes. So we assume that that's when they went up in the air.
I just heard from Swissport, which is the people handling your airline.
Yes.
There's another flight coming at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Yes, we heard that.
We
heard that.
they're
Thank
also
you
in
so
there.
much. Thank you, buddy. Super nice gentleman just came up to us. It was very nice. Yeah.
Baggage coming down here.
They'll be here.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. You're fantastic. Well, there's an update. Matthew's been doing such a great job. He went over to the Global Baggage Solution to inquire about what can we do about our baggage, right, that we don't have. And so, number one, the air tags show that our bags moved to where the plane would have been the last time, so that's good. And then this fella said, hey, there's another flight coming down here from the same people running that show. Or
It is a show.
Oh, it's a show, all right. I think you guys know. Insert your own word before show. So the bags ought to be coming. We're hoping that our bags come. So here's the plan. If our bags are on this flight, then the bad news is our flight home's canceled. We're in Gatwick. We're not at Heathrow, and it's been a really crappy day.
Yeah.
The good news could be that if our bags show up here, we will get our bags and all of our stuff. which includes souvenirs, belongings, and of course my underpants, and that's very important. And
go to the hotel and sleep.
And then we will go to the hotel. Well, actually, first off, Sharon, you're underscoring it.
We have to go to American Airlines.
Yeah, we got to go to the terminal.
Ticket counter and address the situation with our ticket of the flight we missed. It's better to go to the ticket counter and try to address it, because if I just call them on the phone, you just get some random person, and they're really not that helpful, and they just want to charge you full price for ticket.
Yeah, they're like, sorry, you're SOL.
So it's easier just to explain the situation to someone at the ticket counter and hopefully get a little bit of a break on rebooking that
Yeah,
flight.
I mean, with any luck, we might go to the ticket counter and they can say, here's the flight I can get you on, and it's only for X amount of dollars or whatever, and we can say, boom, let's do it. And maybe we'll get a flight out of Gatwick. You never know what's going to happen. So we're going to do that. We're going to eat something probably before going to the hotel, because I called there to let them know we're going to be a little late. And unfortunately, the bar and restaurant closes at 10. So we need to eat before we leave this airport. So we'll be doing that.
I don't need to eat anything. I just need a water and a bed.
Well, and we're going to get it. And luckily, we found a Holiday Inn that has 2 king beds and a sofa sleeper. So that will sleep all 5 of us. So
yeah, that's
the deal.
Which, coming back into England here, is we remember this, from when we stayed pre-cruise, but it is so hard to find a hotel here that accommodates families. Like, you can find hotels easily for 2 people, and sometimes for 3 is not too bad. But if you have over 3 people, you have 4 or more people, I mean, forget it. You really need to just book 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And that gets pricey. So it's I don't know, like, do people not take their families on vacations and stay in hotels in England?
Well, I mean, listen, you want to talk about price? So the room we booked for tonight is going to be $230.
And that's not bad.
But that's British pounds.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
going to be $280, $282 total. Whatever. It looks like a very nice spot, but it's a Holiday Inn. I mean, it's not the Waldorf Astoria, but hey, it is what it is. And it's just a few minutes away. So in the morning we'll regroup, we'll look at flights, we'll see what our plan is, and we'll take it from there. But I'm sure we'll have some more updates coming up soon, like if our luggage does make it and all that. But we just want to let you guys know that's where we're at.
I'll feel so relieved if our luggage makes it. And then the only issue we'd have to deal with is just getting a flight home.
Yes.
And
that's all we need.
can
Just
do
one
that,
little
even
old
if-
flight from England to JFK.
And even if we can't get in JFK, we really don't have to go back to JFK.
We can go anywhere. We can go to Minnesota. We can go to whatever.
Fly, however, we just need to get back to Minnesota basically to get our car and our dog, and
In that order.
so.
All right, so that's it, guys. That's a quick update, and we'll check back with you later. And we're hanging in there. Are we mad? Are we angry? We've cruised, we've traveled a lot, we've been blessed. We haven't had a predicament like this.
We've really never had any issues with traveling. I think the worst thing we've ever had happen was the last cruise with the whole shutdown of COVID, and that really wasn't that bad. We were on the cruise, so it didn't really affect us much. It was after that shut down. So we really have never had any major travel issues, and we have been on almost 50 cruises, and we've traveled a lot. So, I mean,
yeah, we can't complain.
Right now, our patients are kind of wearing really thin. We were okay yesterday. They're kind of wearing down. But, I guess we really can't complain because of that. And once we have the luggage and we get our flights home, we'll look back on this and it won't be so bad. But
that's right.
We'll
We'll look at it and we'll
right
chuckle and we'll laugh and go, remember the day?
Yeah.
But right now, we're like, all right, we're out of here, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, well, the flight has arrived. The carousel number has been established, although no bags are here, and no one from the flight is actually here yet, but our entire crew is eagerly waiting by the hole in the wall to see if that baggage will indeed come out here quickly. Will it be first? Will it be last? Will it even be there? Stay tuned to find out. All right, well, the team's still here waiting for the baggage, but so is everyone else from that flight. These folks are all from the flight that would have been here it should have left at 3:25. Should have left the airport at 3:25. Ended up leaving at about 8:30 or 9. So that was brutal. That would have been our flight. This would have been the flight we would have come in on if we didn't try to get the earlier flight that we hoped would save us a little time, but it didn't. It was still late and had us miss our flight out of Heathrow today. So now we're just hoping those bags are here for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Our luggage, it made it. Look at our luggage. Look at it, double wrapped around the top, bottom. Sharon, how do you feel right now?
I am extremely tired, but I am so excited my luggage is here.
That's right. All right, so phase 1 is complete. How about phase 2? We're gonna go to the American Airlines, see if there's anybody there for customer service. Help us get a flight. And we're back. Last time you saw us, I think we were at the airport, the Gatwick Airport. I'm sitting here at the Holiday Inn Gatwick Worth is the name of the hotel. It's the only place we could find that would sleep 5. Nice little hotel, 10 minutes from the airport. That being said, it is the next morning. I'm up. The kids are still crashed out here, so hoping to wake them up. But tough noogies, kids. That's life right now for us. And Sharon is on the other side of this camera, feverishly working, communicating with the airlines and trying to get us taken care of. We think so far that we have arranged at a minimum 4 flights confirmed that will be actually leaving Sunday morning. Right now it's Saturday morning, so Sunday morning, and 1 flight for me that leaves about 5 hours later. That's what we're looking at here at the moment. And now that those things have happened, then we're going to try to put it all together as one. Because it's so close, it's very difficult to do things on the phone with the airlines. We were so lucky to even get that done. So Sharon and I might take a run over to the airport here in Gatwick this afternoon and just see if we can get to a ticket counter and put this thing all together and get everything guaranteed and perfected and all that kind of stuff. So that's where we're at. Things might be coming together. Keep your fingers crossed. Meanwhile, what a unique hotel we ended up landing at. When we drove here last night, it was like through dark roads of forest. We had no idea where we were ending up here. We just researched the place, found it yesterday, and again booked it because it could suit all 5 of us. And I wake up and get some coffee this morning. I go out front. Well, right next door is a health and wellness building, which looks like a gym. People are coming in and out with their bags and stuff. Not like a hotel gym, but a true gym. There's also a nursery, so that's kind of cool. And of course, then all of a sudden, 2 ladies come by. Looks like they were equestrians. They were walking through right in front of the hotel with horses. So I'm thoroughly confused where we are. I need to research this place more, but that's your update for right now. And keep your fingers crossed we get these flights taken care of, and we'll keep you posted. This adventure might be coming to an end. I just hope it's not a very rocky end. And of course, once we get to JFK, then we have to get our flights back to Minnesota as well. Back to the family, back to our dog, back to our car. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over. Well, a good morning from the Holiday Inn. It's Sunday morning here in the UK in Gatwick. And guess what, guys? It's time to head to the Heathrow Airport to catch some flights. That's right, everybody. We got the flights. We got it squared away. It looks like we're all on the same flight. We're all sitting together on the way from Heathrow to JFK. So we've got an early flight, about 9:30ish or so, out of here. Once we get to JFK, then we're going to Uber over to Newark. Then we scored some United flights to get from Newark over to Minnesota later tonight. We basically were able to put the same flights from a few days ago that we missed back into play again. So that has worked out amazingly. Sharon did a fantastic job. Speaking of Sharon, she's right over there checking out. How are we doing? Looking good? So Sharon's checking us out here. It's been a lovely stay at the hotel. Our cab driver from the other day, we got his number, called him yesterday, said, hey man, can you be here at 4 a.m.? He said, yeah. Boom, 3:55. Ali, you're the man. Thank you so much. So we're all loaded up outside. Sharon checking out. We're checking out of Gatwick and heading to Heathrow. Let's go. How about an update on our travels with a little bit of good news to it, if I can give that to you guys, okay? We're here. We made it to Heathrow Airport. The family's together. I was able to secure the flight with Sharon and the kids. I don't know if I mentioned that already in a previous video, but we did. Now, I was able to come here and get my seat assignment, so we're good. And I'm actually sitting on an aisle right across from the row that everyone's sitting in, so I get to sit with my family. And let me introduce you to somebody you haven't seen much in this video because she's been so busy behind the scenes. Her name is Sharon. Sharon, how you doing?
I'm doing great. We're on our way home, so I'm super excited. Exhausted, but I'm happy. So we're gonna have breakfast, hopefully hop on that plane, and we are on our way to New York.
We got here so early that there were only about 10 people in front of us at the American Airlines check-in. Then there was literally another 10 people in front of us at security. And by the way, security here is super, super tight. So be prepared for that. Do your research before coming to Heathrow. And well, we got through everything fine. And now we have tons of time to kill before our flight. We don't even have a gate yet. And that's something unique that I'm finding here at Heathrow. They don't assign the gate till about 40 minutes before the flight. They have a board of departures, and only like the top 6 or 7 flights have a gate, and the next 40 just say gate assigned at a certain time. So it's kind of unique. So that's your update from us for now. Things are going way too good. Fingers are crossed, and we'll check back with you later. Well, this is a good sign. We're on the flight, and look where Sharon is. That's right. We're right next to each other. Time for takeoff.
We made it. We are back in the U.S. We are in New York City, or JFK Airport. We are going to head over to Newark Airport now to catch our flight on United back to Minnesota. We are at the tail end of this whole journey here, and we are excited to get home. We are going to sleep like crazy when we get home. We are exhausted. But you know what? It was an amazing trip. You know, had a little bit of a, you know, not so great experience at the very end. But hey, now that we're back home, someday we'll laugh about this, and it is making memories. So we'll never forget it. Anyways, but we had a great time in Europe, and I'm so glad we went.
That's right. We landed. We got our bags. Everything is going our way for the moment. It's I don't know. It's about 12:30 local time here in New York. Matthew, is that right? About 12:30. And so,
About
but
1:10.
Oh, it's 1:10. All right. So here's the kicker. Our flight's not out of Newark until later. Almost. I think boarding starts at around 8 or just after 8. So we got time to kill. But we also need to get a ride over to Newark Airport. We'll probably Uber that, get over there, and settle in for a little bit. Have a nice big lunch, dinner type of deal. Chill out, and then catch that flight. Again, you remember we had to get a later flight in case I never got on this flight to begin with. We wanted to all travel together back to Minnesota to see the family, to drop off the kids, the girls. They're staying there because then Sharon, Matthew, I, and Lucy will be driving from Minnesota back to Arizona. If all this travel is not enough for you, how about 2.5 days of driving just to wrap up that thing? Put a little cherry on top of that ice cream sundae, if you will. So that's where we're at right now. The family's here. We're tired. We're burnt out. But we're going. And we're home. We're on our homeland. That's right. Back with a little update here from Newark Airport, Terminal C, United. We are checked in. Our flight's on time. Our bags are checked. We're early as heck. And I'm holding down a table for 5 while the whole family goes and gets a bunch of food. We found a pizza place, we found a food court where there's a little something for everybody. Things are going our way. We're on the last leg of our trip, so I don't know how this video is going to end. Could there be another debacle? I sure hope not, but regardless, what a day of travel it's been. Remember, we started with getting picked up at 4 a.m. UK time this morning. All right, and then flying out, and now we are here. I think it's about, I don't know, 2:30, maybe pushing 3 o'clock here, East Coast. So add 5 hours to that, and that's what time we feel like it is. And remember, we're gonna get into Minnesota at 11 o'clock tonight, Minnesota time. So that'll be about 5 in the morning, UK time. So we'll have been a solid 24 hours of travel. So that's the update for you. Food's coming. We're gonna get hydrated, nourished, and ready for the last leg of our trip. And I told, I got you. Told you, the whole crew's here. The kids are chowing down. Sharon is chowing down. Oh, look at that healthy little meal you got. I got something healthy too. Oh, no. It's just a white pizza with everything. This, folks, is the face of someone who has been waiting a long time to board this flight. Our Minnesota flight is about 30 to 40 minutes delayed. It's been a long, long day. The exhaustion has set in. We spent the better part of the last 3 hours just sitting here at this table, nodding on and off, eating, drinking, fueling up, trying to get through to the last section of our evening here. So we're getting ready to leave Minnesota shortly. The plane is unloading right now. They're going to clean it up and begin boarding, and hopefully we'll be getting home. So we're close. We are so close. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make.
We made it!
That's the announcement. We made it. We're here at baggage claim. Sharon, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm delirious, completely delirious right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna go, we're gonna get to our daughter's house and I am going to pass out, and I would not be surprised if I did not sleep for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, it's about 12:30 here Minnesota time, which makes it about 5:30 a.m. London time. We started today at 4 a.m. London time, so it's been a solid 24 plus hour day.
Yeah.
And we're devastated. We look it, we feel it, and we are it. So thank you very much for joining us for this adventure. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss new stuff that we put out, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make a comment. What would you do in this situation? Would you have survived? Would you persevere? Would you fall down and cry? What would you do?
We almost did that. At one point I almost broke down, but then things picked up and we made it. So
That's right. So luggage is over our shoulder. We're going to grab that. Outside, Brittany, our daughter, is already going to be waiting for us. And we're going to go see the grandkids and the kids and the whole 9 yards and have some fun in Minnesota before we head home. So thank you, everybody.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Happy cruising.
Happy cruising.